because it's go time. We're hopping into our first game of the set. 38 players currently, sorry, as I say that, 37 in the current circle as we make our way into the divot. There on the right side of your screen are the current elimination leaders in the game right now.
Yeah, Range Boy, Kovacs, 1FC, KB, 90, Just Me, and JMac with 4, 3, 3, 2, and 2 elims respectively. 30 minutes into it.
I
know time zones are a little bit difficult for you.
God.
Multiplying by 10, you got that one on lock, but I know addition and subtraction can be difficult. As we see JMac trying to subtract another player from this lobby, and he will find it as CA Max FN goes down there. 35 players remaining, so 10 more need to be eliminated before they find those. Just a lot of pressure that's going to be able to apply here. That rare suppressed SMG actually has some of the best build pressure outside of a heavy sniper rifle, but also has great player pressure as mass A stats goes down right there.
31 players. No one wants to be eliminated. They're trying to make that top 25 again. Just to reiterate, that
have a lot of confidence going in to then get maybe a 1 or 2 elim match and then be eliminated in 26. Like, that's rough. But you see Buckty trying to scout out the shot. Will he be able to find it, opting not to take the heavy sniper shot and instead gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those assault rifle rounds, the pumps coming out from the opponents helping him. Now 28 players remaining, and Buckty is able to find one of those recycled launch pad, but takes a pump for his trouble, trying to get over onto the high ground of the corner. They're going to land directly on top of this player, boxes up and gets the ramp above him to get the high ground control, is able to put himself in the box.
See a few ballers down there just below, and there's a bunch of loot as someone swung by in their baller, had their way with the loot, and then bails out on the situation. That's okay. He still found himself that nice shotgun. He's got a slurp and the explodes there. A nice 115 to that man's face, gonna send him back to the lobby. Bam skill, more like bam, goodbye.
We talk about those small areas where you're not able to build and having to work through those natural buildings, not man-made buildings that you know how much they're going to knock down. Some of those walls end up being very thick, trying to knock through that brick. All of a sudden it's 600 HP, and you see rifts pulling people up to the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4 going up as Black Belt Ollie. We saw a little bit of him yesterday during the qualifier. Will he be able to close this out? Has a good high ground advantage here as the rifts are going up, trying to knock down a little bit. Sees how there's a player just below the high ground, going to try and waterfall down and actually find those shots. RPG will knock him down, gets a great trap place as it goes through, and the trap goes off and Triggy goes down to go inside the top 10. Caillou picking up Alpaca as well. Great play from Black Belt Ollie right there.
That was huge, and we saw JMac as well. He had picked up the RPG and the launch pad also going down. Now Ali is just maintaining this high ground very, very well, but there's still quite a few players down below. I mean, he doesn't really have the tools. Okay, just kidding. The free elim.
What other tool does he need than a gun, Z? No problem. Has the high ground. 37 builds left. 6 players remaining. And as we say that, C-Jaxy picks up Islay to get a guaranteed 2 more placement points for everyone in the match. You have Snow picking up Stepbro Nikolai on the low ground. Now we're down to 3 players. He's just spamming the clingers down the low ground, hoping to find some kind of explosion damage. Still has the launch pad to get up. It actually does.
Oh!
Snow gets ticked by the clinger, and then the storm turns him over the end. Great elim coming out. Will Ali be able to close this out? We called it early. No. He went the fake. He went for a fake. No, did he actually take it? Yeah, he did. He did take it. He's going up, and I was just looking up. This is just effectively a really easy game of shoot the targets for Black Belt Ollie. Should be able to find it. 1, 2, 3, 4 traps goes down. He says, no, I don't have any utility. No problem there. Dropping it in. Does give up a little bit of the high ground here, so this is awkward. Only has 2 builds. Needs to either cover himself or hit the shots, and he says, I'm going to hit the shot, Sundown. No problem. Cleans it up. Little tense there. Probably should have been cleaner. And Monopoly as well at 3, 2, and 2. So a lot of elims going out. And again, with the way the matchmaking works in terms of this tournament, granted it is all the top 3,000 players, but the more points you get, your match with players of the closer points. So as we get up there, some of these early games, maybe those absolute top end of the players be able to slay out a little more as we see those 7 and 5 elims coming through, but expect that to end up closing. But see, this is a ridiculous rotation for some of the players as Dylan 3, 2, 19 ends up getting cleaned up. No problem there as Regal Puffin has such a power position.
Yeah, and the kit was excellent as well. There's only Lavish that's on this hill with him, who's just now coming over this hill.
with the brick. So if that ends up going through, you know Lavish owns the wall. Gets through the box on the other side. Puffin now on the defensive, ends up taking 1-2 more shots. He's on the white. That mini will not be able to go off. Lavish trying desperately to get control of one of those two walls. He's hitting back and forth between the two, trying to confuse his opponent for which ones he's going to. Ends up reloading the SMG, making sure he has that high rate of fire weapon. Using the trap to cover, yep, in case he builds up the top, gets the edit back on the other side. Stink comes out from the other way, but
oh my god!
Will he be able to find it? Lands one shot, can he get the second? Does get it, ending up going down. Saturno as well, picking up Fop. So one more player needs to go down, and there it is. Lex Lucifer missing out on the 3 placement points as Lavish is able to pick up 2 nice elims there.
Dude, yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. A nice chip there for 44. Couldn't quite connect on the headshot.
But he edits down, he finds the player underneath. So well done from him there. Great awareness to know that that player was trying to use those builds back and didn't cover his back. It's super unfortunate. Tristan Hip, who actually qualified for 3 of the different regions, playing now in the NAE's finals, trying to get up there onto the high ground as Lavish is being pressured from behind. AK Eggy, who we saw yesterday knocking out Dongo there. Lavish able to catch himself, doesn't quite slide down the side of that.
We'll have to find out. 3 players left. We see another player, Zay, goes down to the Storm. 2 more, and we get another set of placement points, guys. There's going to be 1 there, and now we're in top 15. Everyone getting an additional 2 points for placement.
And to that top 10, remember, next placement threshold is top 5, and then it's only placement points for the Victor Royale. So these players are going to want to start to look to slay out, particularly those who are using the safe rotation of the baller. But Saturno, our representative from the Dominican Republic, gets put back, no problem, by Lavish, picking up Elim number 7 as he goes to retake high.
Lavish is taking to the skies, raining down from above, and his kit is ready to go. I mean, he's got everything. The only thing he doesn't really have is maybe explodes or mobility, but he may not need it.
He needs to be aware, though, there was actually a launch pad placed behind him, so he needs to be careful of players going to use that and trying to retake the high ground, not necessarily just that one in front of him. Looks like he is okay, as this low ground is going to get very chaotic. Keep an eye on Pre-Games, who's off on the side, now able to actually stay and rotates back across it. Will he be able to find any elims as he does that low ground? So 6 players remaining. Next one who gets eliminated will miss out on crucial placement points as Pre-Games goes down. Good shots coming out from Tristan Hip. Will he get gifted 2 elims as the player is being pinned against the Storm? Yes, he does. Nice 2 elims coming out from Tristan, and it puts him into that top 5. Really well executed there, putting him at 9 points so far from this match. You have Tristan on ultimate low, Ender in the baller, ODFJ on the 1 tarp slightly up, and then Lavish on ultimate high. Who will take this home?
Man, Lavish still just maintaining the high ground through all of the chaos. Now, keep in mind, Tristan does have that grenade launcher. Maybe could be put to use, but I don't know. It's so tight.
The circle's too tight, and it's just going to bounce out and around. Oh, player drop right next to him. I don't know if he noticed that he caught it right at the last second, but the tension here. Everyone wants to start off with a victory. They want to get those matches rolling. Tristan ends up dropping down, misses the first shot, but will he be able to clean up? Gets the one. The other player misses the heavy snipe. Not sure what you're doing with that weapon out. Might be the only time you don't want to be using that, but Enderman, no problem, puts it out there. Why ODFJ is giving up HP advantage. He does have the shield, but if it goes to a heal off, Enderman can just wait him out. Double ramp balls out. He's looking for it. He finds the shot. First shot goes to ODFG. Trap ends up going down for Enderman on the other side, but ODFG just waits it out, and it comes down to the 1 HP. Enderman ends up getting it. The literal difference of 4 HP. It could not have been any closer.
No, you mean my gameplay. Check out the eliminations across the board. 6, 3, 2, and 2 again. 42 players remain in the current lobby. This is a substantial amount of people. But a nice edit and pump shot there coming out from Parm.
The stink was even better because he had edited the wall above to drop the stink at an angle, but largely the players who are outside of those have been the ones scoring more elims, have been getting themselves in better positions to then take advantage of those late game situations. So there's a healthy mix of the two, but right now we see the RPG ends up going out and he gets a straight 1-2 with that. Seabass picking up 2 quick elims, does get boxed in. Will he be able to get out of it? No problem there, as Rare Instinct picks up Chuba as well. Insomnia is pinned against the Storm, and Seabass knows this. He has to know that player is low, wants to be able to keep control as this mayhem is going down
toward the safer part of the circle. 17 left, 2 left need to fall for top 15. And now keep in mind, he does have this grenade launcher. Maybe bounce a few down there, see what you can make of it.
Oh, and there's one.
Okay.
As you talk about that, no problem. This dude's playing billiards, banking it right in. Grenade launcher, corner pocket, gonna pick that one. Dizmu trying to find the rotation, but it's 1-2. Oh god. Oh god. See, this is the problem when it ends up being in a closer rotation. One of those balls ends up going down. The explosions are raining all over, and you see them starting to get launched. Lil Will picking up another one. The player's falling out. Helios is taking advantage of the fact all the others are on the low ground, just giving him up this high ground. And he's able to pick up 2 additional elims. And now you see the ball is trying to utilize the tree to rotate away, but Helios is hanging out. He's gonna knock that down, get some more mats, and then start rotating against the backside of the circle.
RPG.
Yeah, Lil Will picking up an elim there. Him and Jaytoven trading out, but Daxor also in the match, picking up Sup to Bill. No problem there. The Rift sounds like another one going with him, trying to break down, drop the player onto the trap. Will not find it as the tree is in the way, but a great 77 shot as Helios actually picks up an elim on the Huevo and Puerta because he launched it back out into the zone. Will he be able to find another one? 4 elims sitting on him there as he begins to waterfall his way down. This is starting to get chaotic, Zeke.
Look at Pusher all the way on the highest of the high. Someone's not disappointing, and Pusher doing everything he can. He has that Chug Jug, which
once the shot got it. Ooh, was looking for that. He's definitely not going to have time to utilize the Chug Jug. Instead, saying that the best healing is a good offense, utilizing that elimination back and getting himself into the top 5 now. So that's 7 placement points earned, or begin to work his way down the tarps and challenge. Looks like he's going to go for the ladder. Moves down 1-2 tarp, finds the player in the wall, gets the edit right away.
Oh,
Daxor down, no problem. The duo of Grass Cup gets sent away right there. An incredible player, but Pusher having no problem pushing that one in. Now you have Helios also running around on the mid-ground tarp. We saw him having high ground while everyone else was in the ballers, and he was able to take advantage of it. Now can he turn that into a victory route? Can he capitalize on everything as Bro Corey sitting on 0 elims, but on that low ground does have a ball, drops all the way down, gets the pump. Will he be able to convert all the way through? He does get it. That is Helios going down, but can he get back to the circle? The other player knows that. He's looking to find the boogie bomb. Will he land it? He boogie bomb. Oh, it looked like he boogied both of them, or it hit the ground right before Pusher ended up following. And unfortunately, Pusher able to just put the pump out there. But with the health disadvantage, I mean, you would have had to have been able to line up the perfect one shot, and there was no way. Like all
in NA East right now, leading the pack parallel, Ando 35 points, tied with Unknown Army in perfect tilt. The tiebreakers pushing Ando up ahead. Razor TV there, tied with Bad and Wuji for 31. Again, tiebreakers. Look how many are tied again at 30 as well. Animal, Oxenide, Lucky, and Tahi. I mean, what's going on?
I mean, we've talked about how the top end of these tables have come down to 1 and 2 points, so it's not surprising early on. Now, remember, these players did start queuing at 4 p.m. Eastern time. We're now getting close to around 6 o'clock, so we have about an hour left to aggregate, or an hour and a half left, excuse me, to aggregate, because they're able to queue up right up until that 6:59 window. Remember, it's 3 hours.